Hey there, and welcome to another episode of Retro Tech. I was going to say Retro Junk Tech, but today is going to be a Retro Junk Tech. So, I've been out on one of my scavenging runs, as I like to do, where I kind of scour through things like Facebook Marketplace and car boots and stuff, and I try to see what I can get. And I came across this box on Marketplace, and it was £5 for a random assortment of electronics. Now, normally you're going to kind of probably skip this pretty quickly, but there were a few things that kind of caught my eye. There was one picture of the box and I was like, it's a £5. What's going to be in it? I have no idea. So I've literally gone, just picked it up. I have no idea what's actually in this box, and we're going to find out. So I'm going to put it to one side. In fact, I'm going to put it on here, just to the side out of the way. So I've got this whole big countertop to have a look through. So let's have a look at it. We have, there's a lot of crap in here. There is a lot of old cables and shite and lovely all tangled together. It's just like, we've got a very grubby old keyboard for a Packard Bell, packardbell.com. We've got on-off active keyboard function on here, at functions, very dirty keyboard. I might need a tetanus shot after this. It is a Packard Bell. It is a mechanical keyboard. It's kind of cool. I do like mechanical keyboards. We've got some cabling. Do you know what? I might have to just take this out as one whole thing rather than trying to sort through this, because this is ridiculous. We've got the world's smallest mouse, which is a piece of crap. We've got a bit of an aerial in here. Ugh. What the hell is that? Belkin. It's got a network adapter. It's a US. I'm not actually sure what that is. See, this looks like some sort of monitor adapter, so that you can connect your monitor whilst also having USB ports out of your monitor to maybe use it as a power function, maybe. I've never come across this, or I've never seen it anywhere particular, in any sort of advertising sites or anything like that. It's very interesting. Got some earbuds, never going to use those. Can't get this thing out. God. See, a lot of these cables I'll never ever use. They're just not going to be anything I'm going to want, but there might be an odd thing in here that might come of use. Oh, Jesus, why would they do this? What is that? Is that a... Oh, it's a headphone cable. Okay, I'm going to just show you it from this angle. So it's from Belkin, which have always been pretty cool. I can't actually read the number on this, it's too bad. So we have a keyboard, mouse, monitor. So basically, if you don't have enough I/O ports, etc., on your computer for whatever reason, you can plug this into your GPU port at the back of your PC, and then you can also run mouse and keyboard. So probably maybe good for an older PC that doesn't have enough USB ports, maybe for it specifically. And this looks like maybe a headphone jack. Interesting cable. I don't know if there's any particular use for it, but it's definitely got some sort of, maybe on an older system. The problem is, I think this is probably be plug and play, and from that point of view, it's probably going to cause me a few more problems by being the fact it's plug and play. But I'm going to keep this one to one side because I think it's an interesting cable. There might be something to do there with it. This is all just complete garbagey stuff, I think. Although I want to keep this keyboard to one side because I think it's an interesting keyboard as a whole, if I can untangle it. So many cables. It's like an OCD nightmare, this is. Oh, it's just got split cables. So why? Hang on. So this plugs into your mouse and your keyboard. So where's the mouse element to this? Does this have oh, hang on. So you plug your mouse into this. That seems a bit weird. Maybe if you had a short cabled mouse. But okay, we're going to keep this to one side. So we've got this Packard Bell keyboard, which you can connect an old mouse into, but it looks kind of interesting. Apart from that, power cables, a BlackBerry adapter, Phone cable splitter, old chargers for old phones, bit of crap there. Waste of money that is. This is Belkin again. Okay, let's keep going, see what else we got in here. Oh, what is this? A 4-way aerial amplifier integrated bypass. Okay, so yeah, if you're running a load of cameras or load of, sorry, not cameras, TVs around the house, you'd need one of them. I don't do that, so that's not an issue. I have no idea what this board is. So it connects via Molex and SATA. It's... I don't understand the purpose of this board. I'm going to put it one side because I've got this large SATA cable for it. It obviously does something. It connects into the IDE board, so it's an IDE port, Molex SATA, but I don't know what that chip is. It's a SATA card. So it's basically for a board that maybe doesn't have any form of SATA adapters, and you need to turn your an old PATA board into a SATA board. Okay, that's actually kind of cool, and it's actually kind of useful. I'm going to keep that aside because that's actually quite a useful tool, because I have had recently a board that was purely PATA and I wanted to put an SSD on it and I didn't have an adapter, and that would actually fix that problem. It's kind of cool. I've got Christmas lights. I have Christmas lights. Yay! Never going to use them. But okay. We have some battery packs for different things. Check the voltage on there. You never know. Might be some useful ones in there. Oh, got a PATA ribbon cable. In fact, do you know, that's actually a little bit useful for some older systems where I need to actually make an adapter. Extension lead with no plug. That's a piece of junk. No idea what's in that box, but okay. I have a remote for a TV. That's a piece of crap. I have a cable for something and for something. Ribbon. Okay, so there's a couple of things here that are a little bit more interesting. Okay, so we have, put those to the side. We have some CD rewritables. Now for kids out there, if you're a young kid, you may not know what the frickin' hell I'm talking about these, but CD rewritable discs, 650 megabytes of raw power I can store on those. Hardly ever use them, but again, discs can be quite useful little things. Now I am actually just kind of swanning my way through this because there's not much else in here, just junky bits. Another aerial booster by the looks of it. Obviously a bad signal in that household. Oh, so what have we got here? So this is an ID. Okay, so I don't know why you'd ever need one of these. So this is a PCI right angle adapter. So you plug this into your PCI and then you can move your PCI. So maybe if you have got an issue with the size of the case, you haven't got enough space, this would be an adapter that would help you move it to some way. So that's again an interesting tool. Older systems, we have a modem of some sort, old style modem. We're never going to use that. What looks like an old BlackBerry phone case. Oh, I remember these. So this is USB light. So you plug it into your computer and then you've got, or your laptop, and you've got a little light that you can use. I actually quite like those. Don't use them very often, but they are quite cool to have when working in certain environments. Another thing for a charger for that car. We have, so this is a D-Link, so basically like a multiple server board. D-Link board, don't know if it's got any power into it, or I probably would never use it because it's so slow and old by now, but this is a network board or a server board. What's this? I have a cable, which is another aerial cable that sort of splits out into multiples, but the thing I was quite interested in here, and the only reason I really picked up the box was for these two things. So I'm just going to put that to the side. I mean, this is basically, everything here is just complete crap that I'm never going to use. So we're just going to get rid of all that. Got no purpose for any of that shit. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. So, this is the bits that I found so far that are interesting and have very little usage for me, but they are a little bit interesting. So we've got a few little bits. We've got CDs, a couple of CDs, an interesting old school keyboard which I quite like. It's different. We've got a motherboard IDE cable which is not worth a lot. We have got some Corsair 1GB module kits. This is two 512MB sticks of RAM, and this is just single DDR. So this isn't DDR2, DDR3, DDR4. This is classic DDR RAM. I've already got some 512s, but they are actually quite useful in case. This was a 2-pack kit. This is a 16 gigabyte kit for a laptop. It actually has only 8 gigs left, I think. I can't bloody read that. It's a 4 gig. So they obviously only had 4 gigs. So they've obviously taken out the 8 gigs, the 260, and they've got an original 4 gig. So it's a 4 gig, and this is laptop RAM. Again, I didn't have any laptop RAM, so that's quite useful and it's DDR4 for notebooks. So yeah, I haven't got any of that. Now those sort of things there, if I wanted to pick them up now at a future, that would be more than a £5 for those. So I was actually kind of like, I saw that in the top of the box and was like, worst case scenario, I've got some memory that I will use on a retro build at a later date. That's what's cost me, and then anything else I find it will be a bonus. So actually, these few little bits here are probably the bits that are the most interesting out of all of this. I'm going to keep these cables connected together so I know what the hell they were for, until maybe at a later date when I actually use them. But that is it for my £5 box. Now, I've already done a £20 box before, but there is another junk lot that I'm about to go and unbox just now. So if this video comes out before the other one, which it probably will, stay tuned, make sure you subscribe, and probably tomorrow the next video will open, and that's a £20 junk lot of PC components. And holy crap, I haven't got even from the boxes, but there's a lot to unpack in this one. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you check out the video probably tomorrow when it drops. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on another video sometime very soon. Take care.